AD has approved KC1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you. That's right.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen. Stats tell one story, my brand tells another. This is Jackson State. This is family. This is the KC1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. VI Love, Go Tigers.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Come on in. I know it's a lot happening right now. We got some basketball going on. Pardon for the slight delay. I had to get in, get situated from the women's basketball game. And hopefully everybody had a good weekend, good evening. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
What's up? What up? Good evening, Tiger Nation. How you doing, Ken?
Doing all right, bro. Doing all right. I'm checking out some of these scores. Man, Bethune-Cookman, their men are playing. They balling, bro. That's what happens. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Bethune-Cookman's in overtime right now with Auburn men. And, hey, listen, let me tell you something. They got a collective, too. But most of their money going in, you know, they got some stuff going on with football, but they really here's the cool thing about them, and I'm just starting there because I know this. Their AD is their basketball coach. So it kind of he can get a little strategic with how he chooses to spend their money. So they definitely doing what they do. And they balling, man. It's 88 to I'm gonna watch this live, bro, while I sit here and get this thing popping off.
And he's a former NBA player.
Yeah, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. But nah, man, how y'all doing, bro? Had a great game, though, man. We are getting killed on the boards. I'm not shocked by that. Not shocked, man. Got to get some size in that thing, baby. We got to get some size. But I don't ever let one game dictate, yeah, we are losing by 50.
I mean,
yeah, they against Illinois fighting Illini is 102-50. So, man, but speaking of basketball, man, our Lady Tigers, they had a great showing tonight. Got a chance to check that out. I'm sure everybody caught it if he was tuned in or watching on SWAC TV. Really, really impressed with what I saw tonight. I know someone say, "Oh man, it's just whatchamacallit? It's just the W," you know. No, it's certain things you look at for attributes inside of the game when you're watching the team play. You know what I mean? And this team here, man, is definitely taking on the personality of Coach Margaret Richards, man. They definitely do, TD.
Yeah, man, I had a chance to catch some of it on television. It was dominant performance all the way through. I mean, and those games are good for your confidence. You know, a lot of time I get to you get to want to see the real challenge that come in. But they were shooting the ball, they were shooting some 3-pointers, they were playing some defense. You know, they look good. Good showing.
They did. I'm gonna definitely talk about them. Yeah, man. Miss Pierre Noel Chuchoa. I love. I'm a big fan of hers. I was a big fan of hers even when. Oh man.
I'm at the freshman center.
Yeah. Yeah, they look, man, we're gonna have our hands cut out with this team. Nah, I'm just checking it out, man. A lot of money being spent in basketball. So if you guys don't know this, listen, and we're just gonna talk about it tonight. We'll get all into it. But man, listen, when it comes to the collective stuff, at the PWI level is just different. It's way different, bro. Way different. You got players on the roster that on the floor with this Bethune-Cookman team that's getting paid $4 million right now. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money in men's basketball, bro. So I'm excited about what we're doing. And yet at the same time, we just get started, y'all. We just get started. So, but nevertheless, man, we're gonna talk all about it, man. Excited about what I saw, TD. But before we get started, let's jump right into some of these preliminaries, and we'll jump into it. We're gonna talk about the game from Saturday. We're gonna talk about we got a new brand ambassador, volleyball. I see she's already. We'll definitely highlight her and our 2 ambassadors that we've introduced so far. We still got 2 more to introduce this week, hopefully tomorrow. But if you guys want to donate to the foundation, you can go to Givelify or Zephy. Either or, you can find us on both. Friends of KC1400 Inc. And we'll go from there. So also, man, Cannon Toyota Vicksburg. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, go to Cannon Toyota Vicksburg Honda. Tell Billy and them to take care of you. They'll get you squared away. And last but not least, Cannon Motors of Mississippi, Cannon Nissan of Jackson, Brother Will. And don't forget our good buddies, Brother Timothy Poe, Terrence Miles at Automasters, www.automasters06. They can get you squared away as well. But other than that, brother, what else you got going on, man? How was your weekend? I'll get into some of that stuff in just a second.
I mean, my weekend was good. Because it was in Tallahassee. Able to watch the game.
Right.
Able to watch the game. I mean, it was good. I was able to catch some of my I was able to catch the sermon on our way back. You know what I'm saying? Coming back home, I wasn't able to watch the 10th service, but I was able to listen to it online. Great word. So definitely try to stay in tune, man, keep myself humble. Realize what's the main thing, Ken, because when you really get to looking around the scope of the world, the thing, it's just like I was talking about when we was in the car. I never thought I'd seen a day where a Snicker bar or a pack of M&M would cost $3.
Woo, man, you better say it, bro.
When I grew up, it was 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 55 cents with tax, got 65 cents. Now, when you look at the world, man, you know, you go in the store, get a soda, a bag of chips, you're paying almost $10. So when you look at snaps, talking about cutting off snaps, when you know, cutting off health care for people who can't afford it, when you're looking at the prices, the price gouging that's going on, bro, I can't even watch ESPN no more. Because my internet service provider is fighting with ESPN for rights to show it. You know what I'm saying?
You got YouTube TV too?
YouTube TV.
Man, come on, bro.
And I'm sitting there like, so I'm looking at everybody is trying to, and then when wife look up how much for ESPN, you want $30 for ESPN a month. And I'm sitting here like, man, this is ridiculous. So when you look at all that stuff, man, you got to keep yourself. That's why I manage. I try to manage the best I can, bro, because I'm like, this is ridiculous that the price gouging and stuff that's going on. How they taking advantage of the situation, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Then you look at the raids, and we are in some very, very strong turbulence right now, Ken. It's a different world, man. And thank God a lot of times we use sports to take our minds away from it, but it still exists. It's only for that 2 or 3 hours that you're there. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy why it is, man. But it's ridiculous at some of these prices and stuff, man. But
yeah, it's pretty bad right now, man. I agree wholeheartedly with you, bro. I was just trying to tune into this game just then, and I realized the thing said you no longer have that provider now. So
yeah,
Bethune-Cookman lost 95-5 at the end of overtime versus Auburn, but yeah, man, you're right. Well said. We're gonna touch on all of that, man. Definitely in the last days. Oh, without question.
For sure. You call it the candy lady. Hey, man, we get kicked out. Man, people get suspended from school trying to go to that little snack shop behind the school, okay? There's a lady used to sell candy behind our high school out of her house. She had an intercom on the outside. And you go to her, you say, hey, I want some nachos and a Polish sausage. Then the principal come around and take all your stuff. Teachers, man, it was cool, man. That dude got to put me in the mind. It was cool, man. Miss Sadie. Man, that's what's up, man. But so you couldn't watch the game either because I tried to click on it too. I know, man.
I'm completely
trying to watch the Cowboys lose.
I had to figure something else out, bro. I had to figure something else out at this point. The Cowboys was lose. Oh my goodness, they losing by 17. Wow.
Yeah, man. I hadn't been able to watch my Broncos but one time this year, man. Because the price. I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. Anyway, that's that. Manage your money the best you can. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all got way more money than me, but I just be trying to like, golly, man, this don't make no sense.
No, you're right. You're right. Somebody said they look like FAMU. That's too funny. No, the Cowboys again, they look bad, man. I think Jacoby Brissett is playing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett is gassing these dudes. He 18 for 27, 236, 2 touchdowns. God damn, he getting the ass beat. That's bad, bro. I guess I'll be watching sports on through the ESPN app, bro. It is what it is.
Hey, who is he playing for? The Cowboys or the
Arizona Cardinals?
Arizona Cardinals. Oh. Hey, so Bethune-Cookman gonna be gonna be a force to be reckoned with again in basketball this season.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Well, they had the best recruiting outside of what we feel like we did, but they definitely appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that.
Hey, Bishop, not a Hall of Famer. Hey, but Bishop, I do appreciate the win last week, though. At least y'all lost to the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could not tame the wild horse. Appreciate you Cowboys for letting us win. Well, for losing last week. Now, I got nothing to do with what y'all got going on this week, brother. I can't do that.
This is sickening. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, but look, man, we got a lot to touch on, man. We're on our road to 9,000 subscribers, man. Y'all continue to subscribe to the channel, join the channel. Hey, we got a shout out to our channel members, man. I think I saw Miss Mac out there, been a loyal channel member for quite some time, man. And we definitely appreciate it. 32 months, man. That's pretty awesome. We appreciate every channel member, and especially those who are tenured like this and have been rocking with us as long as they have. It means the world to us and with the platform. And I see we got says resilient became a new channel member. Appreciate the support. So if you're not a channel member, man, come on, join the channel, baby. We need your support. Continue to subscribe. Tell everybody. Tell it like D Corsi say. Tell every tiger that you know that we over here and we live, baby. We live.
Look, man, if you gonna say it. It all help the cause.
I'll help the cause. There you go. But look, man, 9,000 to 1 million. That's right, brother. But listen, the link is in the chat, and it's November, man. Call it No Nonsense November, right? I put in the collective chat. If you're not a part of the collective chat, shoot me an email. I'll add you to the chat. That email, you can just send it to KC1400 Media Group at Gmail if you want to be a part of that conversation that we consistently have regarding the collective and our brand ambassadors and those that we do look to sign. Every time you delve into a new sport, TD, and you grab some you grab some ambassadors that you want to partner with, and you try to go as far as you can with it. You try to do as much as you can. Unless you sign everybody, it's never going to be enough. You're always going to have a few athletes here and there that's going to still want to partner with you. You're going to have athletes that's going to reach out. You're going to have athletes, and that always just kinds of, I wish we could do it. You know what I mean? As I say all the time, we love to sign everybody, man, but we're just not we're not there yet. We're going to keep chipping away. So if you're not a part of the collective, please consider joining us. Click the link, go to KC1400collective.com, find a level, and let's make it do what it do. That's right, man. Congratulations to the Dodgers, baby. Hell yeah, man. As soon as I got off that thing, we won that thing. I was screaming and hollering in the hotel, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you were in that restaurant. Them folks gonna throw us out, man.
Hey, man, shout out to them Dodgers fans, man. The final is concluded. Jack State loses 113-55. Straight beat down. Goodness gracious. Shout out to Devin Reed, man. Looked like Reed had him a good game. 19 points for the Tigers. But that was about it. You know. Yeah, I'm just telling it like it is, bro.
That's all it is, man.
Sheesh. Deshaun had 12, Jamie Mitchell 7, Dorian McMillan had 2. Mikey Williams had 9. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Goddamn champagne, huh?
Ebo had nothing. 4th personal foul. Yeah, they was out there in Champagne, man. Champagne. You know who? But click that link, man. Shout out to you. And then listen, also, man, order your perks, man. If you haven't, check your email. September 3rd, I sent out the email. If you don't have the email, just send me another email. You gotta check your email. Check your spam folder too. So if you've already, if you paid in full on your perks, go ahead and order your perks, man. Let's get it popping, right? Hold on, I'm almost done. But nevertheless, appreciate you guys. Anyway, let's talk. Let's move on real quick. Hey, one last day. If you want to order that red fleece, tonight's gonna be the last night. So somebody throw that link out there, man. Go in the collective chat and post it in the chat for me if you don't mind, man. Don't forget we got our old-fashioned syrup as well as a margarita mix, pointcitybrewing.com. And of course, you can go to Cathead, get your bottle, vodka, Cathead vodka. Go to greenwoodwhiskey.com, TD, and you can grab their Greenwood whiskey, man. So shout out to our partners out there. But what it's really all about, TD, we do the partnerships and we try to do everything we can as far as trying to grab as many athletes as we can. But I want to introduce our latest ambassador that we did put out on social media today, another volleyball ambassador, Miss Hope Briggs. Hope is a really good volleyball player for our Jackson State women's volleyball team. Anybody got a score on that Valley matchup today? I'm pretty sure we beat them down, but I haven't looked at it. See anything out there, bro?
So in volleyball?
Yeah, let's go see. I gotta go see. Anybody got a score? Hope if you out there, you can drop the score out there. Hopefully y'all handle business today. But definitely want to welcome her to the brand ambassador team, man. A very bright young lady and really good on the volleyball court, TD. Handling up business. And again, shout out to our Miss Jaden James. Looking forward to introducing the
Valley 3-0.
3-0. I like
it.
They swept them, which is what we thought. I think that moves us now to 10-2 in conference play, which is really good stuff. We and these young ladies are the reason why, are small reason why the team is successful. We'll mention, like as I stated, we have 2 other volleyball ambassadors we want to introduce, and then 2. Listen, man, we just won SWAC in volleyball. I mean, in soccer. So, and then you kind of been in a situation where you say, man, I wish we had some soccer ambassadors. So you kind of missed that way, but you know, as we stated, I did communicate with the page and said we will be signing some ambassadors soon. We're gonna look to try to touch every sport. Even if we missed the season this season, we'll definitely make up for it. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys go follow her. Actually, if you go to, I haven't done this yet, but I am going to update on the website. If you go to the collective website right now, not necessarily right now, but if you go to the collective website, TD, all they have to do is go to the sport. And if what they do is they just click on the photo. So I'm going to do it real time since I got it right now. I do have a photo, but check this out. I'm going to head over to the page. So if you guys go over to the page, click on the tab where it says NIL athletes. I'm going to do this now since I got it, brother. What you think?
Go ahead. By the way, the volleyball team lost only 2 games in the conference right now. They lost to Prairie View in Southern.
Yeah, we didn't have a good showing over in Texas, but we're going to get them in the tournament, baby. We're going to get them again. Don't worry about it. But listen, on the page, what we do is so I'm doing it now. But check this out. This is actually pretty cool, TD. I actually like doing this.
That'll be team 2.
So if you go to the page right now, and you will see that. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna make that visible. Boom, shakalaka. Go to the website right now. If you go to the NIL athletes, then you will see Miss Hope. It should be visible on the site now. Somebody confirm that for me. Scroll down to where it says volleyball, and you should see boom shakalaka. You tap on her photo, it'll take you straight to her Instagram page. Pretty cool stuff right there, TD. Pretty cool stuff. Make sure you guys go follow her, engage with her, show love. Make sure you go follow Miss Jaden James, and then also follow all ambassadors. If you're not following them, follow them, support them, give them encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Cheer, like their stuff. You know how it is. They do a great job of promoting the show, TD, and we're just excited and always thankful and happy that we get to partner with them, man. So shout out to Tiger Nation and those that support the movement and that we do.
I mean, and not only that, I mean, we got to start treating these athletes the same way you got to kind of keep your relationship going. You know, when you're dating somebody, when they first announced these players, these athletes, these women athletes, these male athletes, we flood to their page, we tell them how much we love them, why they should come to Jackson State, and they get to Jackson State, we can't fall off, y'all. You got to continue to support. You got to continue to show them love. You know what I'm saying? Then they come ambassador, you know what I'm saying? You shoot a word to them and wish them luck even more so on that. But let's not, just love on our athletes because we want them to come here, then forget about them once they get here. Got to continue to show love. Now I know we have, some sports like, volleyball and stuff that be, season be different from, we're doing football and stuff. It's kind of hard to follow along. But if you subscribe to the, follow the players online, they'll post something, you'll still see it just like we're doing softball and everything else. But shout out to these ladies, you know what I'm saying? Apparently they doing balling, they 12-2 right now. showed how obviously they out there doing their thing, man. Proud of them. Glad they are ambassador, able to partner with the collective. So let's keep supporting y'all. You know what I'm saying? When we say Tigers, you know what I'm saying? We talking about football, volleyball, softball, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Not just one sport, bowling. So, and again, shout out to Coach Ted, his team, for winning the SWAC championship, man. You know, shout out to him. I stopped by there once, Ken, over the summer, to check them out, speak to them. Great bunch of young ladies, so very proud of them. Glad to see them doing their thing, man. And again, we got to continue to support, got to continue to show love, because that means the world. And speaking of that, man, you don't understand how much sometimes a kind word that you can say to one of these athletes, so they can prep them up, pat them on the back, give them encouragement. That goes a lot. I know it went a long ways for me. Just when I think I was in the dump, didn't have nobody to support because I had a bad game or whatever, that pat on the head that, keep at it. That a boy, it works. So let's continue to do it, not just for football, but for all sports, because we support all our athletes, student athletes for sure.
Very well said. Y'all got to forgive me, but I'm hungry, bro. And I grabbed some food right before the show, and I'm just sitting. I'm seeing it getting cold, but I was like, man, forget this. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm just saying, bro.
man, all you had to do, bro. So on this, I had to do grab your bag of those mixed.
Don't worry about what I'm eating, man. Just let me do what I do.
Chocolate.
I ain't got. Don't even worry about all that. Y'all just don't have to. Till I get done, man, I might just go out the camera. I don't need to see y'all. Y'all hear me, but don't see me. Just know that if you don't see me, that means I'm chewing. All right. I got to, bro, because I spent, the game was over like right after like 8:15, and you got to rush in and try to get on the show and set everything up. But it's all good, man. Eating pizza. Stay home is a hostage. But nevertheless,
hey man, if you ain't got to do some of those Hershey's with the chocolate covered almonds,
don't start that shit, bro. Don't start. Don't start it. Y'all about to work. TD about to start again. Right here, holding chocolate covered almonds in your mouth.
And then when you let it, then you drink your bottle of water, and then fill your appetite, man. Hey, LaDon, I'm telling you. Hey, so check it out. You got to pay $3 for that. You got to pay $3 for that pack of M&Ms or that chocolate covered almonds, whatever. You have to savor the flavor. So you take the you take the coating off, then you take the chocolate off, and then there you go. You got the almond left. And so that make your $3 worth it. You got to find a way to stretch it, man. Man, it's not this strong, man. I'm telling you. Hey, so I hope everybody enjoyed. They went to Tallahassee. I hope you made it back safe. Hope your travel was flawless. Hey, look, man, you got to learn how to stretch your dollar, thirsty man. I'm telling you. There's a economy world that we're living in. Now, again, that just me. Some of you guys might have it like that. Well, you just get. And then not to mention, you get and then I'll tell you what you do. I got an even better one for you. Get the chocolate that people had left over from Halloween. There you go. That's the way you do it. So the chocolate that I had came, the nice lady in my Airbnb, shout out to Patience, and my Airbnb left me chocolate and water. I appreciate that. What up, Daryl?
So did you, when you were drinking the water, did you like slowly swallow it so you can so it can last?
So here's the thing with water. You can't slowly swallow water. You have to go and take it down, man. You know what I'm saying? Now water is my favorite thing to drink. So when I have water, if it's not like super, super cold, I go on through it. You know what I'm saying? You just get the bottle, you just turn it up, you just go for it. What kind of what you mean it's survival mode? Brother Cube, Brother Derek Cube in the house, man. So I got how you doing, brother? Hope everything is well. Joining the fam. You see, Miss Pam said she enjoyed. I did enjoy FAMU. Hey, well, that's good. That's good, Miss Pam. We're glad you enjoyed, because I know the world would have been, if Tallahassee would have been turned upside down if you didn't enjoy it. Y'all already know how they go. Great showing, man. Again, shout out to Coach Margaret Reeves, Coach Margaret Richards and her staff, in their first win. Man, they bust the clock.
They did.
Points, man. I wonder what they gonna get there. That's a good thing. Hey, man, we got to talk. You know what? Now I'm gonna say this.
All right, I'm back now.
Let's talk about this FAMU atmosphere, because I was told. Hold up, Bethune-Cookman was here. Oh, go ahead, man. I mean,
no, we're gonna talk about that, TD.
TD, We're gonna talk about that. Hey, ma'am. Hey, you can't do this on this. I can report you. What list is that, ma'am? Go ahead, let's talk to the FBI.
All right.
I'm afraid.
Man, I feel charged up right now. Woo, man. What's up, everybody? All right, sorry about that. We can damn near start over. I'm just teasing. Hey, real quick, let's get into a couple of them, because I can't wait to get to what you just talked about, TD, because I want to talk about this atmosphere. I want to talk about it. I think we're gonna get to it. All right, real quick, everybody. November 6th through the 9th, TD, this weekend they start this week is the start of the soccer SWAC tournament. Okay, SWAC tournament is going to be held in Prairie View, Texas. Okay, so we favorite. I think we take on Alabama State first, if I'm not mistaken. I thought so too, Fred. I'm gonna come back to that. I thought so too. Let's get into men's and women's basketball. Look, the schedules are out tonight. We did our Mo and Coach Mo and his team had the exhibition against Southern Miss. So TD, it don't get no easier for the men. Tonight we had the fight in the Illini. They heading over to Louisville, followed by La Tech, then to Auburn, then to Arkansas. This Friday, though, the women are back in the AAC to take on Tennessee Tech, a team that we played last year. I think we beat them last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that East Texas?
Yeah, that was someone else.
East Texas. Okay, so we take on Tennessee Tech on this Friday. So make sure you guys are in the building. Then they head over to Mississippi State, and then they come back for 2 straight home games. We got Mercer and Arkansas State coming to Jackson. So really interested to see how we fare against Tennessee Tech. I really like what I saw tonight in their team. But these schedules are available. So if you want to screenshot them, save them, pause the screenshot, whatever you need to do, grab these bad babies and save them. That way you know at all times. They should be on the media page. Today was game day. The men and the women played. We just gave you the men's score. The renewal deadline for season tickets is the Friday before we play Bethune-Cookman. All right. So not this Friday, the 7th, the following Friday, 14th. So grab your tickets, man. Let's pack the AAC out, man, and show these men and women some support, man, in basketball, man. We got a really good team, man. We got a really good team. And TD, I am a fan. I am a fan of number 44, Miss Pierre Noel Tuchoa.
Are you talking about the center?
Man, we don't the freshman. I don't want to say center because she's not a center. I say forward, you know what I mean? But my God, she played hard, bro. Love it, man. I mean, just a ball of energy. She's in great shape. But a big fan, man. I thought I saw her film, bro. I don't know. I didn't see this. Led the team in scoring, her and listen. It was a really good game, bro. We came out guns blazing. We won 117-40. Obviously, the team we were definitely overmatched for the team on the court, but my goodness, man, what a heck of a showing, man. But not only her, but Miss McCall, bro. Talk to me about Miss Derica McCall. Flamethrower, bro. Flamethrower. She had 16 points tonight. And listen, Miss Chichoa could have had probably 20. She could have had 28 points, bro, if she'd have made a free throw. She missed several free throws, so that's obviously the opportunity for Miss Pierre Noel, and she was definitely in the game. So she could have busted dub her first collegiate game, bro. I'm truly proud of her. I was talking to Coach Margaret after the game and just said, hey, man, you got yourself something there. She was like, true freshman. I was like, yeah, I know. Even Miss Layla Grant, you know, she's a big, tall, 6'2", rangy. I just like this team, bro. This team is Miss Skylar Christmas. I mean, listen, this team got it, man. Miss Pegues had you know, she had a pretty solid game, but very impressed with what I saw tonight. Again, many may not take too much from it, but I was just looking at the makeup of the team and the rotations. I thought was pretty solid. Massonet had 11. Miss Patton, Brown had 7. Patton had 10. Man, it was a good game. Layla Grant had 12. Miss Stewart had 12 rebounds. Cookie Wilkerson had 16. I mean, she didn't even start, and she could have easily been in there and put up 20. So, like I said, Christmas had 13. Pegues had 8, 6 rebounds, man. So, great team win, man. Thoughts on the game? Did you get a chance to watch all of it, bro?
No, I did not. I had practice tonight. And
Okay.
I did come home and watch it, you know, on SWAC TV. I actually started watching some of it on my phone. When I saw the score, I actually getting ready to go into the second, and they was already up pretty big when I started watching. So I don't know how they scored. Then I had to click off when I looked back up. It was 65 or something. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I caught definitely the second half. See some defense. Now, two things I will take from it. I see there's not a lot of selfishness right now. They play very unselfish.
They do.
However, I did see some miss. You know, the score could have been worse. We did have some miss layups. You know, what I'm saying that was free. Girls too far under the baskets or whatnot. 3-pointer. I see it like a 3-pointer. They made, you know, got some pretty good shooters. So I want to sit back and watch the whole. You know, watch them as a whole. I like I said, I did catch some of that.
He shot 38% tonight, 11 for 29. From the three. But the free throws is more concerning. We missed 18 throws.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Everybody I ever known last name was Christmas that played basketball was a baller in some shape, form, or fashion. No, for real. They might not have been like just straight superstar, but they hit cut shots and they play hard, man. They're just from, you know, me saying them definitely coming up through the JPS rankings, man. Most people I saw that name of Christmas, man, they got on the court and they did some things, man. So definitely looking forward to see how this team go forward. Nice showing, regardless of what. If you're able to score 100 points on any team, and I think she pretty much cleared a bench. No, I'm saying that they're showing that you got some ballers. No. She says for you too, LaDon, right? Everybody, I mean, especially I know there was a lot of them coming up through Provine back in the day. I mean, anybody else I saw with that name, they were some kind of ballers, man. Like I said, maybe just not the marquee player, but they had a strong role. So we're just gonna see. I thought that was Provine. Yep, that's what it was. But anyhow.
Good deal, man. Let's move right along. We touched on this flash sale, Bethune-Cookman, $35 a ticket, high school day, 12 and under, get in free. You got to go to gate 10G.
Hey, man. You sound like a little rat over there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah.
You know what I'm not doing, TD?
Hey man, don't do that.
You know what I'm not doing?
No, I don't know what you're not doing.
What I'm not doing is letting it sit in my mouth and separating the ingredients.
I mean, there's art to that, man.
I'm pretty sure it is, bro.
Gaga girl was doing her thing.
Man,
yeah, she got really excited when she hit that 3-pointer, then she as we speak. Yeah.
She finally, I think she's gonna be good for us this year, though, man. I think she will be. Let's get into some football, bro.
Hey, did you finish the promo for the high school day?
Yeah, it's the same thing, man. 12 go to gate 10G. 12 and under. It was 18 and under. We corrected it. It is what it is. Donate to the Tiger Food Pantry today, please. Today. Just put it in the chat. All right, man. Let's get into some football. Sorry about that, but sorry, not sorry, man. Sometimes you be ready to sit down and do what you got to do. Sometimes you guys got to do it on the fly, bro. TD, how'd you fare, bro? I didn't do so hot.
I didn't either.
Texas Southern, I thought Texas Southern was going to beat Alcorn. We were
did
wrong.
My apologies, Coach said.
Yeah. I thought Southern was going to beat Arkansas Pine Bluff.
I did. My apology, Cole Hampton.
I thought Alabama A&M was going to beat Grambling. Actually, as a matter of fact, they should have, but these referees should be suspended for that, bro. I'm sick of these damn SWAC referees. With that being said, I must say this. I thought the referees that ref the game in FAMU, shout out to my brother. I don't put his name out there, but he's a great supporter of the show. Appreciate him for checking on me. But I thought they did pretty good, man.
I look at Blue, man. Blue so
never doubt Coach Fred. Never doubt Coach Fred. I mean, hell, we didn't doubt Coach Fred. Coach Fred McNair.
Right. No, I thought you talking about that. I thought about this his boy. Okay. We gonna doubt him in November.
I thought it's November now. I absolutely thought that Bethune-Cookman would whoop Valley. Man, that was a close game. I can't wait to watch that. I'm gonna try to get through it in a couple of days because I know I'm gonna doze off each quarter. So I'm gonna try to get through it though. But man, Southern got whooped by Arkansas Pine Bluff, 40-21. Grambling, my goodness, man. Grambling, somebody take the damn rabbit's foot out of their damn pocket right now. They called a halo rule when the young man just fumbled the ball, TD, and it was recovered by the young brother from Alabama A&M, and it should have been first and 10, first and goal from the Alabama A&M 3-yard line, 2 or 3-yard line, whatever that was. I think it was close to the 5. I know that.
Well, did you hear the explanation behind that?
They called a halo rule.
Yeah, but they said if the ball had to hit the ground, it would have been a fumble. But being that he caught it in the air, that was the problem.
Either way, it's stupid. It doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, I mean, for real, bro. Like, that's bad, bro. It's real bad, actually. And I don't care. I do care. I take that back. I'm saying, like, I don't care enough to, like, really anyway, 3 games. I was TD, what did I say in the car? On the way back. I said, bro, they gotta be, that's 3 games, bro. I mean
I'll tell you, hey, they must be Bronco fans, man, because they're trying to get close to Coach Joseph.
I don't know what they're trying to do, but it is what it is. I don't think they're not really playing for anything. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win the West. So it just kind of is what it is. I like it for them because they get stuck with Coach Joseph another year. I mean, we're just being real, man. Listen, I get it. Grambling folk will be like, man, y'all ain't really got nothing to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna win the championship though, and they're gonna continue to be stuck in football purgatory and not win the West. Suge Jackson showed up in year one and dominated the West. He's dominating the West right now. And they probably gonna win out, depending on NCAA eliminated the 2-yard halo rule. Oh my gosh, this is even worse. And it is what it is, you know. I mean, if it's your team and you benefit from it, by all means, right?
Yeah, they just threw it out there to say something. Man, speaking of Coach Jackson, man, I love Ken. I've always been interested in people who can get you told without telling you. And I watched
that coach's call. I enjoyed the coach's call today. I enjoyed the coach's call today.
Dr. Cavill.
I love Dr. Cavill, bro, but can we stop with the bull jive polls, man? Like, I'm gonna respect. I see Blue in the chat, but TD, how y'all got Jackson? How y'all got Alabama State and Prairie View ranked ahead of Jackson State?
I think it may be the quarterback thing.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like we've been in the top 25 FCS poll all season. Did Jackson State fall out of the top 25 FCS poll?
No, last time I tell you,
but this is kind of, matter of fact. Let's talk about it. I'm glad you said that, right? You know, FCS Untapped got us ranked 19 after winning. The coaches poll was even higher. We're at 19 in the coaches poll. FCS Stats got us at 23. The only HBCU school that's been in the top 25 all year long. And Blue, can I be for real about something? This is why sometimes we don't get taken serious. Because a lot of these polls are emotional. They're not football related. So when people thought I was being like whatever, like you could think I was being whatever when I said in the pregame show in the game day preview on Saturday. What did I tell brother AC? And I ain't seen AC in the chat since Saturday morning. I said we're just flat out better than y'all, man. We have a better roster. Like if you're gonna rank stuff, look, that's on us that we lost the game. We still should have won the game, even with Jacobian going down. We should have won the game. We had winnable moments, TD, and we didn't get it done.
Right.
But Jackson State on Saturday showed you that we could pass the ball 10 times and dominate you. We kicked FAMU's rear end, bro, on Saturday. I mean, we beat them down. Complete domination. And everything that they got, we gifted it to them off of our stupidity.
But that what Coach Jackson was saying. That what Coach Jackson
was like. He said, "What pose are we? Like, what are we? Like, what pose are you referring to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Dr. Cavill had a nice comeback for his pole, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, nevertheless, I don't get into all that.
I don't agree. I put in, I never ever comment. I never comment on them SWAC calls, bro. I said, Doc, you can take that pole and throw it away because it ain't no good. I do not have on my blue and white glasses when I say this. I'm just telling you, bro, we're just better than you. Do we play up to our standard?
Not all the time.
That's the question with Jackson State. And listen, Coach today. Now listen, I'm not excusing the penalties, but I can give you a stat. 2023 TD. Who was the most penalized team in the SWAC?
2023. I'm not sure.
The Florida A&M Rattlers.
They won the championship.
They won the national championship in 2023. Sometimes when you just better than everybody,
you just better.
You can overcome adversity, bro.
That's true.
We've done that. Now, I want us to get our stuff together and not, you know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Like, you can't have what we have. I even mentioned it to the fellas, man. The word of the day is discipline. I don't like it because we gave them points, and it could have been. I wanted 50 to nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and we'll get into it as we go. But I will ask you this: what was that a penalty? I didn't see the play where Cam.
It was definitely a penalty. Number one, Cam, and I love you, bro. Cam had no business even going over there.
It was outside line.
He wasn't in the play.
Right.
But I love what Coach Taylor said today. Look, man, we're not gonna be bullied. It was already a chippy game. Matter of fact, let me back it up, TD. What did I tell you when we came when you walked back over there? We got Tallahassee. It started in pregame.
Talk about it.
So just so you guys know, and I didn't touch on this during the recap show, but it is what it is. It's Jack State FAMU. You don't have to like us. We don't have to like you. It's football. It's a heated rivalry, and we've had that number. They beat us one time. They beat us in 2023 in the Orange Blossom Class, the last one we went to. Okay, all right, we take that on the chin. But in pregame, we go to the field. We start to warm up and stuff, and also, there's a young brother that's on the squad that's starting. The starting center for FAMU was on the Jack State roster last year, Kai Gasson. I dapped him up and hollered at him, for a second, pregame or whatever. And he was chirping, and you supposed, look, I get all of that. But this is what happened. You had players on our sideline still trying to warm up. And we're coming out, our players are coming out. We got a coach out there. Coach Rip, our OC, is out there. And one of the players started talking crazy, like he was like they walked not on the side of the field, they're on the sideline, walking kind of like it's almost like we don't even have a place on the field, kind of like how they did us with the locker room situation. They didn't give us a locker room.
I just about do they? Hey, Blue. Maybe you can answer this, brother, or EA, whoever out there. Do they not have a locker room for visitors? Do they put everybody in the hallway? Or was it?
Hell no, man. They said that there was I guess they said it was a plumbing issue, but we was in the hallway, bro.
Oh, it was a plumbing issue for.
I don't know. That's what they said. They said, I guess that from what I was told, they said it was a plumbing issue in the visitor lot. We did not have we had to walk through the band. We had players on our sideline that was walking, and then started talking smack to the coach. And Rip was like, coach was like, hey, man. He said, well, excuse the heck out of me. Few choice words. You get what I'm saying? I forgive, my bad for us being on our side of the field trying to, what I'm saying? We can warm up too. And so, TD, a coach, one of their coaches on the field with the players, I guess they was, doing a little pregame warm-up drill stuff. He got to talking smack because he heard Rip talking smack to, saying something to the players. The next thing you know, he like, he said, oh, there won't be none of that. Take that on back where y'all came from. That's what the coach said. Rip the only coach out there. So me kind of being who I am, I heard it. I turned around. Me and Doug walking on the field. I turned back, went back. I said, man, we ain't taking nothing nowhere. I'm like, hey, we here today, baby. This is our side. We here. Instead of you being a professional and talking to your players about being disrespectful to the coach, talk to your players, bro. I said, I ain't nobody. I'm just saying, like, hey, bro, we gonna guard the yard now. But don't think that it ain't like that now. We that happened real time. It really happened. I was like, and he ain't say nothing to me. Not saying that he wouldn't have. I'm just saying he just didn't. I didn't hear nothing else said. I just was like, no, bro, it ain't going down like that. Because that's how it is. I'm like, we watching the thing, and it's like, bro, if I'm a coach, I'm saying, hey, man, y'all come on over here, let them have their spot. You remember when Dion was our coach, and Coach Prime always would walk around the field?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I never said anything about? I didn't say nothing about him going over there on their side. Because some people a lot of people didn't like that. Some people didn't. They had a problem, but we knew he'd do that before every game. He'll come out and walk. And he'll literally walk around the entire field. But that particular game was a homecoming game for them, and they had recruits, and it was already worked up. The energy was high. You remember that he ain't SWAC stuff, right? So he went around, and I'm talking about it was cussing like sailors, right? But this is what I said. You can go back and listen. It's on wax. I said, hey, man, I ain't really got no problem with folks feeling some type of way about you walking on their side of the field. You get what I'm saying? Because some people can interpret that as that's like you trying to mark your territory. I can tell you right now, in certain eras of football, man, you want to do that, bro. You're not coming on our side, bro. We on this side right now. You can have it back when we leave. That's all I know. So in that particular environment, I was like, hey, yeah, coach do that every game, but I ain't mad at them for feeling some type of way about him walking over there. I just, it was what he obviously he had security and stuff. And you gotta, the adults gotta be adults. you see what I'm saying, Blue? Like I'm not gonna talk out both sides of my mouth. So in that type of setting, I'm like, if that is what your mantra is, and you like, hey man, I'm gonna protect my side, man, walk on the field. Like, don't walk through our sideline acting like you. People interpreted that like, bro, you act like we ain't even over here. You act like you just better than you just walk through us and we supposed to yield to you. I don't have a problem with that if that's your mindset. You follow what I'm saying? You still gotta be respectful. You still gotta go and cuss a coach out and say this and that. If that's what you choose to do, whatever. So in this particular instance, TD, Rip was standing literally on the sideline, like the outside line marker, and the players was literally like walking in the threes. And they eventually just kind of walked away, and he had something to say. And Rip you could tell he was just getting, he was like, man, he's frustrated with it. Like, this is ridiculous. Now, mind you, at this time, I don't know, TD, that we done been put in the hallway. So the frustration, it's like, bro, y'all treated us like, but y'all, the hospitality wasn't great. Shout out to EA. Shout out to my brother Jason Howell, by the way. Shout out to my boy Merch Pack. Merch Pack was very hospitable. Much love to bro, man. Took us out to get some food on Friday. EA and them got us squared away. Shout out to the OG Strike Zone fellas for inviting us to go to the tailgate. We had some food. Like, all that was cool. I'm not talking about that. But I am talking about just that. Like, I mean, if you go, I ain't got to post a video, but I know Miss Dunn was like, look, we're gonna make it do what it do. So in the hallway, TD, we had to go down the hallway. We just had to line up chairs all the way down the hallway on both sides. So every player had a chair. That was your locker. And that's why we wanted to kick their ass. That's why. Then we get to the field with this long pregame. I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe that's what they do. I don't know. I ain't never been to Tallahassee. So I get we talking about the game day experience. It wasn't that good for us. We was like, man, the hell with all this stuff. Then we running out on the field, and the high schoolers that joined the Marching 100 are marching back to the sideline where we at. And it's like, bro, we like 5 minutes late starting the game, and we just now running on the field. Then they president, you know what I'm saying, MAGA Marvel, whatever they call her. She get on the thing, to the seventh of the hills and the strike and strike again, all that stuff, right? All that's cool. What I got from FAMU's game day vibe, it felt very like it was similar to Bethune-Cookman. But let me tell y'all right now, that's not SWAC. That's not SWAC. That's MEAC. I don't even know if it's MEAC because I ain't really been in no MEAC games like that. But I ain't saying nothing wrong with it.
Bethune-Cookman wasn't mad. I don't recall.
You know what I'm saying? Like having the band on the field before the game, and Bethune-Cookman ran between their band and stuff like that. That ain't. But no. I said that's got obviously a thing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm speaking from ignorance. I'm not saying that it's bad. Like what we do in the SWAC, we got zero quarter, man. We zero quarter in that thing. Bands get in, let's battle. That's what the SWAC is. Like in this particular culture is a little different.
And we started on time.
Now, I used to watch. Now, let me disqualify myself real quick. I used to always watch FAMU's, I think they call it the Death March. What they did it. They do that before the game, you know, with the drum major, do, and then they stop. And they do, you know what I'm saying? Like they do that. That's always been a staple, you know, FAMU. I always have liked watching that because I remember when FAMU had like 9 damn drum majors. I was fascinated by this stuff, bro. You know, you get what I'm saying? And I would watch like the pregame stuff. So I've never experienced it, but the problem with it was it kind of went past time. It's an ESPN game, bro. So we was just kind of standing at the hill, just like, you know. So we walking from down the, it was like being at Southern again. We walking from down the way, we walking from the basketball. So we were at the basketball facility in the hallway. They made us a hallway at the basketball facility because like right where you was up, where the players were getting their treatment, if you just went through the door, TD, I'm right there in the damn dome. I'm inside the basketball arena. It is what it is. I'm just telling you how it went down. Now, I don't know what the issue was. Maybe it was a plumbing issue. But at the same time, then on top of that, there was another thing, like the boom was on their side. Like I was confused, bro. Like the boom was on their side. Our fans was right next to the boom. And their band was on our side. And the high schoolers were next to it. It was just different. It's just, you know, it was different. It was different.
I never seen such a thing. And shout out to John Brooks, man. He was sitting up there. You know, of course, he law enforcement, and they told him he's supposed to be sitting on the other side. He said, "I'm on the side I want to be on." He just stayed. He just stayed there, man. But you know, I was looking for our fans to be behind it. It was a few of us behind. I seen this. It
was different, bro.
Yeah, man. It was different. It was way different. I don't.
Like, it was like I think it could have been a delay of game, bro. Like it was like TD. What made it crazy was even after all that stuff. Then that's when Then on top of that, they turned the lights out, and then the team run out there. Then they do the coin toss. It was like, man, we had to have started that game 15 minutes late, bro.
Yeah, it was late.
We started that game 7:15, bro.
Yeah, I think it was slated for like 7:05 or something, 17.
Yeah. Okay. You said PAPB is on the field beforehand. Game we went to, they went straight to the stands, but that's what's up. Okay.
I mean, even that, it doesn't stop the game from starting on time.
Yeah, I mean, it just was like, bro, it was 2 minutes left, and then here come the high schoolers. They just running on the field like, hey, we got some more performance to do. I'm like, bro, let's get it on, man. let's get this party started, baby. This is what we here for. They said they don't have a home or visitor side. It's a student and alumni side. Okay, all right. Well, you know,
I mean, you do what you want at your house. Let me say that first of all, and that's
correct. That's correct. That's why I say you do what you want to do. I ain't gotta like it.
You do right. You gotta like it. We gotta like it. You do what you want at your house, but our team, your band is blowing behind our football team, and vice versa. You got us in the far corner on the home side, where most of our fans were. I mean, I just didn't understand.
When we ran to the dog, y'all gotta understand this. It was 500 damn kids on the sideline mixed in with our players trying to run onto the field and get on the sideline. We're literally
that was a big high school band, man. That was a big high school band.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, they showed them on TV. Y'all saw that band on TV. If you saw a band on television that had on 5 different uniforms,
hey Tiger Nation, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this right here. So FAMU, if it's hot as cow piss when you come to Jackson and the AC just so happen to not work, hey man, hey. I don't know what to tell you, bro. If it's cold as a polar bear toenails and the heat just quite don't want to come on, the furnace ain't lit. Figure it out. Figure it out.
I don't know. Maybe they inform the coaches and the AD or something about the plumbing or something in the locker room. I don't know. But all I know that shout out to Dom.
I guess they brag different for real.
Shout out to Dom for doing their thing. They made it work, bro. I mean,
they definitely made it work.
That, you know what I'm saying? That's improvising. You know what I'm saying? That was making the best out of, having a little but making a lot. And Dom and her team did it, regardless. They posted a picture, whatever, but it wasn't no major complaints. And again, that just goes to show you the leadership that you have in your head coach. So, hey, let's just go out here and y'all do all that. We'll show you on the field.
That's how I go.
You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Scoreboard.
The lowest of MAGA heels. Wow. God dang. All right, but anyway, listen, man. I'm gonna say this, bro. But again, like we stated, Jack State still ranked in the top 25 in all the FCS polls. But somehow in the HBCU poll, we got third. I know Jay Walker. Y'all let Jay Walker piss y'all off if y'all want to, with him and his give me five ass and fake all them old emotional bias ass polls that he put out there. I don't care. I just be like, all right, bro.
He didn't call the game, did he? He didn't call the game.
Past game. I'm talking about the game where he first put it out there that Jack State was third on his poll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's kind of what started a lot of that. It came out.
Well, first. I mean, you know what, Ken? I like it because it gives us something to work toward.
I said that last show. I was like, okay, keep it that way. When the dude,
that means you got to put in more work. Maybe that 41.
I love a motivated Jack State Tiger football team, bro. I just told you I back against the wall. I like it, man.
Hey, before we go further, I heard you say, but I'd be remiss if I didn't also thank, brother Jason Hall, aka Merch Pack and EA.
Brother there, man.
Brother Brian from OG Strike Zone, the whole tailgate tent that was set up for inviting us. Man. We appreciate that hospitality on that end. So, everyone didn't totally mistreat us, but we appreciate it. But hey,
so we weren't mistreated at all.
No, we felt
we were definitely. The love was solid. You know what I'm saying?
The fan wasn't rude. I mean, I didn't
rude. No, it wasn't. It wasn't none of that.
You know what, kid? I noticed they got the same type of crowd that we have, though, bro. They have an older crowd too.
They do. Definitely got an older
fan. But I tell you what, man.
I even say the announcer. I know some people, the announcer wasn't really their flavor, but I like the announcer. I thought he was very engaging. Sometimes I talked a little too much, but there ain't nothing wrong with it. He kept them engaged. So yeah.
I saw a walk. I saw the bass guy. I saw a walking snake. That was interesting.
I ain't never seen no walking snake before.
I saw one Saturday.
Well, actually, that's wrong. I've seen several walking snakes. Sometimes they come disguised as friends. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, let's keep it moving. Moving right on to the next day. So now here we are. So the games were played. All right, we got 4 teams in the SWAC. That's 4-1 in conference play. So what does this mean? It means that a lot of teams are gonna need some help. They said I noticed that the announcer never said yet. I love this type of stuff right here. I just do, man. In competition, I don't care if you don't, adhere to what I think about myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about that. I don't expect you to, but give us a locker room at least, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get my side of the field, bro. Like, just the basics. Let me get my side of the field. You follow what I'm saying? Let me get a little locker room so we can get ready to come out there and go to war with you.
I mean, what you mean they never called out? I never paid no attention to that. Cause maybe I don't pay attention
to it either. I think sometimes we do kind of get a little too, and I'm not talking about you, Ms. Reeve, or anyone. I'm just saying, like, sometimes we do get a little emotional with thinking that people are gonna love our stuff the way we love it. So that's why, even while I'm saying what I took away from the game, I don't Any noise from the speaker system is permissible during play. Only the band is not allowed to play during the game. Okay, so no. So for me, it's like I don't care if they don't call us JSU. They can say them. First down, them. I love that type of stuff, man, in competition. That means I get to. That means TD. That means I also get to do it when it's my turn. So it just kind of is what it is. It's competition, man. It's not a. You know, it ain't no kumbaya stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's battle. But I also understood. You notice at the end of the game, we won the game. Very chippy game, very emotionally charged game. And we kind of let some things get under our skin, and like Coach said, we're not going to be bullied. Got to be controlled by the refs, of course. But I also understood the decision of Coach saying, "Hey, straight to the band. I'm not going to let you." We've been watching the way this game done played out, bro. You get what I'm saying? We see the chirping and the talking and the pushing and the shut. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself in that situation. Men to men, coach to coach, we're going to go dap it up, show love, and hug. But our teams, y'all go that way, we go that way. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what that was. But here's the scenario for those who might want to ask. So on the east side, TD, this is what you have of the 4-1s. So Jackson State's 4-1, Alabama State 4-1 after beating Prairie View. Bethune-Cookman is 4-1 after beating Valley. So here's the games that's left. We got Mississippi Valley, Bethune-Cookman, Alcorn. Alabama State got Texas Southern, Mississippi Valley, Arkansas Pine Bluff. They probably gonna win out on that. That seems like easy work.
Talking about for Alabama State?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm still not counting out, seeing Texas Southern. I mean,
Texas Southern and Pine Bluff gonna give them a run for their money. I don't see them losing the Valley, but hey, who knows, man? Andrew Body got hurt, so we don't know the extent of his injury. Is he out for an extended period of time? Left the game, didn't return, came back with a sling. We don't know. So you never can tell, right? Bethune-Cookman, same situation, 4-1. At Grambling, at Jackson State. So they're going to roll for the next two games. They probably got the toughest schedule of the three. No, they do. They do. You got to go through us. But here's the next scenario. So Arkansas, so you Prairie View. I think Prairie View wins the West. They have a much clearer path. Some of these teams at the bottom need Prairie View to lose twice. Is Prairie View going to lose to Alabama A&M? Maybe Pine Bluff? Who knows? I would be shocked if they did, but just like damn, he dislocated his shoulder. Ooh.
That was the issue that he suffered last year?
Well, I think last year it was his hand. I don't know. One of these years it was his shoulder.
Right, because when he was at Texas Southern, he had an issue with.
Yeah, when he was playing Valley and he reached out again and went for a touchdown reception, and PV home games are basically neutral site games. Same shoulder. Damn. Man, prayers up for Body, man. He was having a hell of a year too. Still probably gonna win Player of the Year. Probably. We don't know. We'll see how they play out, man. But here's the scenario. Shout out to No Chill Sports for putting this out there. Here's the scenario. If you had the questions, Jackson State. All we got to do is win out. We control our destiny. We win out. We yeah, I was thinking that too, bro. But you never know, man. I wouldn't rule him out. I wouldn't rule him out. You never can tell. He might be back, but we'll just see what happens. I was thinking like if his shoulder came out as like I came out of soccer, you can kind of put that back in there and still kind of be back. You know what I mean? Depends if he's throwing on, might be a little discomfort there. We don't know. We just have to wait and see. But Alabama State, you went out and you hope Jack State slip up. So Alabama State need for us to lose. Bethune-Cookman got to win out and hope that Alabama State stumbles. They said hope and pray that Alabama State stumbles. That's the scenario for the SWAC championship game from the east side. All right, on the west side, I ain't read. I done moved on from that, bro. Appreciate you though. West, Prairie View, A&M, simple. Win out and book your ticket. Texas Southern got a win out and hope Prairie View drops 2 of the last 3 games. Grambling State need to win out and hope that both PV and Texas Southern fall twice. So they got the largest. Oh, yeah, that Jaden Daniels injury was terrible, bro. Woo. That was tough, bro. Hate that for the kid, man. So hopefully you understand this, bro.
Yeah.
I think we win out. I think Prairie View wins out. I think Jackson State takes on Prairie View in the SWAC championship in Jackson, Mississippi. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But even if Prairie View loses one game, it just helps our case to host.
So Grambling needs each team to fall twice.
Yeah, Grambling they're gonna go to the Bayou Classic and then they're gonna get prepared for basketball season. Grambling ain't going to no SWAC championship.
Actually, that what Coach Jackson said on that call.
Yeah, he said some of them getting ready for basketball season.
Right.
I'm just saying, dog. Hey, go ahead. What he say? He didn't just say basketball season. He said spray your pants off and you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go and wash all the uniforms up, put everything up. You think Alabama A&M gonna beat PV? I think PV gonna beat the snot out of Alabama A&M. Especially with the Alabama A&M we just saw this past weekend. But hey,
I mean, they starting the quarterback. He's out for the year, unfortunately, because they young men were having a heck of a season too.
Man, hey.
Man, that's the
availability is the best ability, man, and that's the situation we find ourselves in. You got to recruit That's why it's good to have depth at every position. Can't recruit your quarterback room like the way Prime did at Jackson State.
Right.
Just saying. You go get it. You got a superstar and a painter. You might be in trouble. So,
kind of painter.
Yeah, you just go get an old painter and a janitor. You got bagging up your star.
Okay.
With all due respect, and I'm just saying, like the point that I'm making is I'm exaggerating it, but you don't want to be in no situation, bro, where you got a JP Andrade. Love JP, by the way. And I'm just saying, we was in a tough spot if Shador would have went down an extended period of time. Anybody book their room to Atlanta? I did. You just don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have a good backup. Just saying. And we got 3 of them.
So Jackson went out of Alabama State. So Alabama State beating Prairie View on Saturday. That means Jackson State went out. It runs back through Jackson. Why is that?
Overall record.
Okay.
If Jackson State wins out, we finish 9-2. Prairie View wins out, they finish 9-3. They play one more game than us. It is what it is. They lost to Alabama State. We beat Alabama State.
Gotcha.
We lost to Grambling. They beat Grambling. Maybe they go, you know what I'm saying? The overall record. Then they go by ranking. I think that's another factor. If Jackson State wins out and we 9-2, we stay in the FCS top 23. I mean top 25. I don't think a 3-loss Prairie View is going to be in no top 25 ranking at the end of the season. I don't believe that one bit. I just don't. So.
Okay. Good deal.
But moving right along, man. Let's see what's up next. Hey, man, let's get into the game, man. So Jackson State takes on FAMU. Took this for Bragg Memorial Stadium, Nate Rimber Field.
Hey, man, before you completely start laughing on that, man, a coach, you know what? Coach Woody said something that I've always kind of thought.
I didn't watch
the way that he said it. He said players are selfish. He said you got to coach them to be unselfish. And I like that because I guess he's talking about players who want the ball, who, you know what I'm saying, not getting the time that they need, or players not sharing or doing whatever they need to do for a team. You know what I'm saying? He said players are automatically selfish to being unselfish. That made a lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So you have to teach your players, you know, not, you know, that, hey, you know, you're playing as a team, not as an individual. But I never had no coach put it like that before, or just honestly admit. You know, I heard this player say, hey, you're being selfish right now. You know, you tell a player that individually, but I never heard a coach just, you know, just say it, you know, out like that. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. You know, just you know, just pretty interesting to, you know, for a coach to say out loud that players are selfish until you coach them out of it.
I think that's true. I think that rings true in life too.
But
people, 90% of the people that you come in contact with, TD, are very self-centered, selfish people. You know, some people just struggle with the concept of considering others. We had some selfishness on the field. I'm still kind of not over that, but I'm over it, but I still don't like it. You know what I mean? And those are the things that we just gotta get. We gotta get better at. Funny little photo I saw. I want to put that up there. But most importantly, man, I want to shout out Ahmad Miller, man. Our ambassador, man. Shout out to Ahmad Miller, SWAC Offensive Player of the Week. Man, 19 carries, 165 yards, bro. 1 touchdown. Hell of a game for Ahmad, bro.
So explain the first picture for me, sir.
Bragg Memorial Stadium, man. They Rimmer Field. They said I'm back. I mean, listen, bro. Listen, it is what it is. Nate Rimmer, he had good games over there at Bragg Memorial, bro.
They had the Harold, man, terrorizing folk like he Chucky. I'm talking about I'm back. Take it so. Hey, man. Hey, Travis, I was trying to make sure that he didn't run out of bounds, that he came on down the field the way he needed to.
Yeah. That's real, bro. But no, it's funny, man. But shout out to, like I said, shout out to Ahmad, man. Big time win for him. I mean, big time win for the team and a great performance for him. There go Nate right there, man. You know, same thing.
I mean, but Ken, you had the other graphic up, man. Look at those carries, bro. That's under 20 carries.
Hey, he was 1 carry away.
And so, yeah, other games where he had 9, 10, maybe 11 carries. I think for the most part, other than this game, I don't think he had no more than maybe 15. You know, and he was headed down the side. I think in even at Southern, he had like 98 yards or something like that. He had a lot of yards like that. So, man, for these young men to have 165 yards on 19 carries, man, that is very, very impressive. I mean, a lot of them was tough runs too.
Man, he ran hard, bro.
But you can't do it without that. But man, look, I wanted to first before we got. I want to say this, man. You know, I have game balls that I like to get out, man. I like to start with the coaches, man. Oh my gosh, the game plan.
Yeah, it was great.
That they had to put together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to aid our freshman quarterback in.
Yeah.
The game plan that they had around them was magnificent for the time, man. They didn't ask him to do too much or too little. You know what I'm saying? To into that type of game with that type of situation, I think that was a magnificent game plan myself. You know, so that would be the first somebody else I like to get game.
I got a game ball I want to give out, bro.
Go ahead.
I want to give a game ball to Jency Riley, bro.
Give it to him.
Let me tell you something, man. I went back and watched that game, and the way Jency was blocking TD.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, sometimes your work and the stuff that you do does not show up on the stats.
True.
Good gracious alive, bro. He was blocking his behind off, bro. I'm talking about he was blocking. Him and Darren Ben. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen, man. Them boys are running through some nice holes, and that don't. I got a boy. Let me tell you something. I can say the old line, dog, but I'm gonna specifically shout out this young brother because he had some rough games, dog. But this game, yeah, he showed up and he showed out, man. That's Muda, man.
Boy, look, now I said no line.
I was so proud of them boys, man. Just the way they went out there and battled.
And the whole line was on point. I didn't like that one holding call that the ref called on Quay. I didn't think that was holding, but hey,
he got beat at the point of attack and recovered, went back, kind of just put his hands on him. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't much.
Are you referring to the play where Jared, they was on kind of like the left side of the field, and Jared ended up running to the right?
Yeah, and he moved and made him change directions real quick. They kept moving. I know the play you're talking about. That's the play that he got called hold. I looked up at the jumbotron. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one either. But hey, it was, man, the offensive line, you know, in the next thing too, man, offense and, you know, defensive line. I mean, bro, that you want to talk about trenches in a complete game, you know, so you take the penalties away. I'm not sure if FAMU scores those 14 points. At least I don't think they scored those 2 touchdowns. At least they wouldn't have had 16 points.
Well, that last touchdown was more of a kind of a garbage time. It was fourth quarter, and Wiltshire had got a really good kick return. So they had a short field to work with, and then from there it was just, you know, they scored. So maybe they scored 7, maybe they scored 10. I don't know.
I think they probably would have had 10 because Johnson, he did have a nice long drive for their first touchdown. That was a nice drive by him. But, you know, not to overshadow what we was talking about, and you talking about Darren Bennett and Jesse, you know, blocking, man. Shout out to the offensive line, man. They did their thing because.
Thank you, James. I'm not lost on Bam neither, bro. Bam was clearing dudes. He was clearing 2 dudes creating holes, man.
And Bam been doing that since last year.
Yeah, he have. But it was just a couple of players that just popped off the field. Let me Muda pancake the crap out of one of them dudes and jumped up and was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that's what you call going to the second level. So what he was, yep.
He ended up kind of drifting to the whole offensive line slid to the left, and as he was going, he went up to the next level, and the linebacker was there in the way. So Muda had to move him. Yeah. And so the dude didn't.
You in the way of where we trying to go, big dog.
You in the way of what we trying to do. So he was impeding progress. So Muda had to usher him down the field 7 more extra yards, so we can get what we to our mark and do that long run that he did, and that's what that was. Shout out to Muda number 62, man. He did his thing, and I told him about it on the field, because those type of things that you watch, man. I mean, again, the whole offensive line, they was out there doing their thing, man. Quay, Towns Blue, Bam, you know, and I'm tell you something, man. When you on a running play and you see an offensive lineman downfield, that gets you noticed. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a legal man. It's not a legal man downfield if it's a run play.
Right.
So for Bam to be downfield a lot on those plays, and Mason being Mason, not saying anything, man, just throwing people everywhere, man. Mason Barton is a different guy, man. And I watch it on TV and I look at him and say something. He just go line back up and do it again. Like, this is what I do. You know, bro. So shout out to offensive line, Coach Manning, Coach Brown, man. Y'all doing, you know, a fantastic job with that. And
listen, man. Hey, dog. Come on, TD.
Bro,
that 400 rushing yards, bro. I know it say 392, but shit, just 492, man, 400. Man, 10. Look, coach was like, all right, Brooke, we're gonna make this thing real simple for you.
Did Jared get sacked, or maybe once? I know he got hit once, but I don't know if he got sacked. I don't think he got sacked. It's not sure.
He got tackled for loss on that play. Well, he should have gave the ball up to the running back on that one.
I know the play he's talking about.
Yeah,
he took down unnecessary hit. But I don't think he got. Other than that, man, he didn't get touched much. He had a pocket to step up in. He had lanes to run. So, man, again, the offensive line did they thing. They made him
in the game, TD, and the announcer said the gentleman that was with Tiffany Green. By the way, Tiffany just sounds so much better without that hater sitting next to her.
She was doing her thing, man.
She was doing her thing, man. Shout out to Tiffany. You didn't even realize that Tiffany was a rattler. But Tiffany was just a professional. That old hater that she
always been like that.
Yeah, she did her thing, man. And shout out to the young brother who was with her as well. But he was like, man, that's a Power 5 offensive line right there. He running behind.
He played offensive line. I think at Florida State.
That man, so he was talking about the size and just man. And look, fam, you ain't no pushovers, bro. They got a big team, bro.
Yeah, they do that.
Their right tackle is ginormous, bro.
Number 54.
Man, I gotta look this dude up, bro. This dude was big, bro.
Yeah, but the play of our defensive line, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, TD, when you said, man, you gave game balls. Man, shout out to Coach Quinn for the adjustments and man, the aggression. I was so satisfied, bro, with the level of aggression that we were witnessing that the team was playing with, bro.
I think that's the most aggression I've seen that team play with this season.
Man, I loved every bit of it.
That was the intent. I mean, and then here's the thing, and I had noticed this, King, even with that change, man, Zero started dancing again.
Hey, TD Hill, red shirt senior, Christian Wingfield is his name. He's 6'7", 335.
Was that number 54?
Yep.
52, 54? Left tackle?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tymon serious, man. Yeah, see. Here's the thing with this, Charles. Tymon was that dude last season, but a change. You know what I'm saying? He don't have as much aggression as he usually have. But in 23, that's when Tymon hit my radar because he was so strong, he had so much aggression, and he was hard to block. You know, some changes over the course, you know, kind of. You know, change his aggression some. But yeah, Tymon's a serious player. I mean, putting him next to Zero in the defense that was ran on Saturday allowed those guys to get one-on-one.
Oh, he played O-line at FSU. Okay, appreciate that, Boom.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is like the FAMU.
I heard they change our players
from the aesthetics of the makeup of the roster. Man, you said some stuff, TD. Franklin runs the ball real hard. They tackle hard. It's just a physical team. You just was better than them. Because when we came, man, we had that Maserati package in that thing. I'm gonna call it the Maserati package. When you brought in Kanye, Jeremiah Williams, Quincy Ivory, Carmelo, Reed. I was like, ooh, boy, I was like a kid in a candy store, man. I said, ooh, look at this speed and power. And I'm telling you, man, like that goal line stand in the first quarter was a thing of beauty, man. It was a thing of beauty. Just not a goal line stand, but like where we almost got a safety 3 times in a row. They were coming with it, man. They were definitely coming with it. So I just, again.
That's the wrong one. Hey, DJ, actually it has. That will make him who he is right now because, you know, if you noticed in the years prior, Tymon get face mask, he would get personal
out of bounds, all that stuff.
Yeah, all hits out of bounds, personal foul. But that has to come, and now he's playing some of his best ball. You know what I'm saying? And he's smaller and quicker. So yeah, man, that D line, you know, been a problem. Then you add Bowie into that thing, and then check out, man. What I don't where came in? Now that's the most I ever seen him aggressive, kid. I'm 14. I never seen that young man that aggressive before.
Hey man, Bo Peep, man. Hey man, shout out to Bo, bro.
It ain't a real nickname.
That's it, Bo Peep, yeah.
Bo Peep, okay. Bo Peep then.
Bo Peep. Well, I mean, his name is Jalen Ware.
I know.
You know, but no, man, it was definitely what happened with the call was number one, Cam shouldn't have been over there. That's the first thing.
Number one.
Play. He kind of went over and just stared at the dude, and then things got a little tight. But he didn't know that there was a ref's hand. Like, he didn't know that. Like, he just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just kind of moved it. Whoever was, I guess, he felt somebody, I guess, moving him away or pushing him away or something. He just kind of, man, you know, man, get your hands off me type stuff. But if he's not in the play, if he just goes to the sideline and then, you know, chill with your teammate, we off the field and they don't score. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, though. But he knows he got to be better, and he will be.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we got to learn how to play smart. And so here's the thing about sometime in the trenches or in certain situations, Ken, your manhood to a degree, you feel the challenge because somebody's pushing you, bullying you, doing something to you, and the referees are not calling. So you feel like you have to retaliate. But we have to understand, and that's why I say a lot. It's so many scenarios that football is like the game. Like, it prepares you because sometimes you're going to get hit with stuff, and it's not always good to retaliate. And so with the team, got a goal of trying to definitely go win the
repeat the national championship. Yeah,
the national championship and all that stuff to go back to back. You cannot allow a person who has nothing to play for, you know, get you disqualified, you know, off your team, you know, or cause your team anything that may cause them to lose and impede what you're trying to do. You have to be smarter than that. So you want to talk to the ref, you talk to the ref, you let them know what's going on, let them watch that. But we have to be smarter and more disciplined and not allow no one to goat you into being successful in what you're trying to do and hurt your team because you as an individual feel like you need to step up and let, you know, your manhood out and say, okay, I'm not going to be a punker that you push me around. I mean, and it's hard not to do a lot of time, Ken. Don't get me wrong.
It's hard.
But when you do it, you're hurting your team. You can hurt your team and you can cost your team, if not, you know what I'm saying, a touchdown or whatever. You can even cost them the game. Then you can get yourself kicked out for the next game, knowing that you're a valuable part of that team. So you have to be smart at the end and always just point at the scoreboard. How about that?
Yep. The Maserati packages. I mean, we need our D-line and linebackers stop leaving these gaps whole on those blitz packages. Yeah, that's all being addressed. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's move on to the other stats, man. Nate Remember, 2 receptions, 48 yards, 1 tug. RJ Johnson had 132 passing on 29 attempts. Shut their run game down. TD held them under 70, so only 70 yards.
So I saw somebody put in the chat that said they thought Nate had 2 touchdowns. He did. One of them was a reception, and one of them was a Nate special. How about that? It was a Nate special. Because upon the original play, Ken, where Nate took the ball, you know, on that sweep, I thought that he intentionally put the ball behind his back. I thought that was intentional. Only to find out later it wasn't. But whatever it was, he paused. He made the linebacker or the safety that came up to tackle him. He made him freeze for just a 1/10 of a second, and that was that was way too long for Nate to get around him. So I was like, man, I said, did you see what Nate did? He put the ball behind his back. He faked somebody out and
it worked out perfectly. Somebody said, did he try to do it? As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Yeah.
You said, because I thought he did it initially. I initially.
Yeah, it wasn't for him though. He just kind of, they did what they do.
For y'all who really don't know Nate, man, they got heart. That little fella is something different. You know what I'm saying? All of them are. He and Janaelan. I mean, they built tough. They built forward tough in their own little way, man. So they it's just like they play. They play big, and definitely in those situations. But yeah, man, that was a pretty dope play, kid. Like I said, I thought that was intentional for what he did, but come to find out that it would. But nevertheless, he scored.
Yeah, bro, he did, bro, and he caught everybody off guard. He froze the DB, but it was something to behold, man. But nevertheless, man, that's pretty much it. I mean, we had 10 penalties. I think they had maybe 8. But I still just didn't feel like the referees really, I feel like the referees mainly, they did a pretty solid job.
Can you bring up that last stat one more time for me?
Yep.
Okay, hey, and you gave a shout out to Jesse, for blocking, for doing his thing. I mean, shout out to Jamil and Kobe Paul.
Yes.
And Janaelan Dupree, all those guys, to those receivers, because although it was almost over 400 yard rushing, for a lot of those guys get downfield and make it to the end zone, man, those receiver has to block, man. Shout out to Cole Marshall for making sure that, they receive the block downfield, and Kobe Powell is very good at blocking downfield.
Man, look what the cat done drew again.
Sure. The dressing room.
Sure, y'all don't know what happened with the dressing room. Man, get out of here. Y'all made it tough on us, man.
Well, actually, EA called me and I told him where we were. He was extremely surprised. He said, "They got y'all where?" I like, "Look, man, I guess this is y'all gym, but they got us on the back going down a hill." He said, "Why they got y'all?" I mean, I have no idea. Ask your people. Tell your people. Ask your people. Then get with our people and tell us why Dom and them had to dress up, tape our players and stuff up in the hallway. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm sure the coaches and everybody don't care, because at the end of the day, the score said 41-16. So that works. Okay, trust me. Try them get that. Try, they got a long list.
For real, bro. It was a bit much.
Okay. Hey, and Ken.
Hey, go ahead.
I'm glad we didn't do it, and we're not gonna do it, but I will address it. Coach Koji told me not for us not to do them too bad on the show. If so, we won't.
Well, we don't have to do Coach Cozy that way, because it's
Coach Cozy is cool, man.
You gonna do it for us. But Coach, let me say this, man. Coach Throttle.
Or Throttle. Don't show them.
No. Full is first name. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now we gonna I like Coach.
No, Coach. We are rooting for you to stay at FAMU. I think FAMU should give you an extension.
You need 3 seasons at least, don't?
At least 3.
Okay. That's all we got for Coach Cozy, man. I like Coach Cozy.
This show is brought to you by U-Haul and Hershey's dark chocolate almonds covered. And Hershey's milk chocolate almond nuggets.
And
it's a lot of different things. EA, what's up with the fire extinguisher for the smoke, bro? Man, y'all about to choke everybody, man. He said that melt in your mouth.
Hey, look, man, I'm not finna mess with that.
Melt in your mouth.
So I think
Yeah, they used to do that at Provine and fire extinguishers. Those fire extinguishers. What do you say? Those fire extinguishers were wild. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Hey man, I think it was Alabama State or Bethune-Cookman, one team that we played here. I guess last year, whenever it was, but they was like the experience for a game day experience. The young lady that was a trainer or something with the other team, she said, FAMU. She said the music, and the atmosphere gives you a whole. So I'll say, okay, well, we'll go down the next year. I was looking forward to it. I had no problem with the announcers. I mean, he was very engaging.
What's up with the tambourines, bro?
What tambourine? They went to church, man.
They
I mean, they didn't want to leave the Lord out of the game, so they play gospel music and everything.
Okay.
They had a full thing. They had church. They had church. They had a club, and they had a house party all in at one time.
Yeah.
So they went full circle.
Well, I'll say this, man. Another storyline that I thought was pretty dope, man, that Coach touched on in the press conference. He just talked about, it's no question, man, who our unsung hero and leader of this team is, man. My other game ball goes to the general, man.
I throw mine in there too.
I just got to tell you, man, this is a beautiful moment, man, of witnessing mentorship, witnessing support, witnessing leadership, witnessing being a great teammate. The way Jacobian has been just a phenomenal teammate and mentor to Jared through this transition has been beautiful, man. It speaks to the character of him, and I know his family is proud of him. But just to see him there, Jacobian's that player, man, that just you feel like if he's out there, man, you feel like you got a chance. You get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the thing. He just has a presence about himself, man. And I just to have him there, I'll share something, TD. I'll share this. At the end of the first half, everybody's getting ready to go inside, and I kind of went to Jared as he was walking by and just said, "Hey, man, keep your head up, bro. You seem like you're pressing." And I don't even know if he heard anything I had to say. Never looked at me. Really didn't give a damn what I had to say. It just kind of bounced off because
he's
locked in, bro. He's locked in, and he's also disappointed in himself. I know that fumble really wore on him because he was about to score. But I was like, you know what? In that moment, I didn't, not that it, whatever, however you see it, you see it how you see it. But this is the next thing. So eventually, you find yourself in a situation where it's not coming like you want it to come, bro. You get what I'm saying? Jared plays against Tuskegee. We win 30-0. He comes in. You got this great fourth quarter presence, you know what I'm saying, of scoring a couple of touchdowns. And it is what it is. I said it in the reaction. I love that he had some adversity, bro. I loved it, bro, because he's going to grow from that. He's going to be a better quarterback from that, right? Went to him, TD. Jacobian's right down the sideline. Jared's getting ready to walk back onto the field in the direction of where we were. And I went to him. I said, "Hey, man," I said, "I want you to tell him that his body language needs to be better." It's just my observation because I'm big on energy, TD. The minute you gone up here, it's over with for you. Now, we didn't go into into the halftime to hear anything the coaches had to say to him and or whatever the case may be, I said, hey, go and tell him, man, you know, change his body language, man, and pick it, help him pick his energy up, man. You know what he's dealing with. He said, oh yeah, I got you, big bro. I got you. Tapped him up and he went to him. They did what they do. They did what they did. And the coaches did a phenomenal. Coaching did a great job, basically simplifying it for him. His teammates had his back. They ran the ball down FAMU's throat. And TD, that sluggo was beautiful, brother Nate Rimber, dog. Caught the damn safety. He did a whole spin move to try to recover. You know what I'm saying? And it was too late. So all I'm saying was that that was my observation of what I saw. Looking over there, kind of seeing him on the iPad. I just try to, you know, pass by. I hit him on it. I tap him on the head. I see him on his shoulder pads. I get on by. You get what I'm saying? Because we're going from one sideline, one part of the sideline to the other, right? So in passing, you kind of see some stuff, man. But this was awesome, man. And then for Coach Taylor to go out there and confirm it, and was like, there was no way we was leaving Jacoby behind. We needed him on the sideline, and he just confirmed that. And then you go back to that Grambling game. It speaks to why the air comes out of the room, why the air goes out of everybody. Everybody's deflated when he comes out of the game because it's like, damn, what's going on? Everybody's confused, and the game went how it went. You get what I'm saying? If he's on that field, I think we monkey stomp Grambling.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe that for 1 second, because you don't have this emotional roller coaster. You get what I'm saying? You don't have all these question marks and this uncertainty. And you know you don't need that when you're on the field competing. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I got out the way, bro. I ain't trying to be y'all do realize that there was a trooper at FAMU that didn't he pass away, TD? Didn't he get run over?
He did.
Man, I'm not trying to be on nobody's. I ain't trying to know. I'm gonna get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Can't turn the other cheek. I don't even know what you're talking about. But what you talking about? But go ahead. I want you to speak to this, TD, because I thought this was just this photo. Shout out to HBCU game day, and the good brother that with HBCU game day that took this photo. I think his name is Vaughn. But this is dope, man. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, we heard what Coach Taylor had to say about the general and Jacoby and what he means to the team. I'll share this, you know, without going into many details. The young man being unselfish, his spirit, his belief in God and his religion and things that he was going through his football career has built him to be this champion and this leader that he is now. He actually can, believe it or not, lift my spirits against Grambling because knowing the adversity, the things that has been said, the criticism that he received over the course of the years, and playing and hearing all the noise, when he got injured, you know, I was like, you know, you spoke on the air leaving out the stadium, you know, I was like, man, you know, and I knew what we had in 11 and Parker and Ethan. I knew what we had. I knew we was going to be all right. And with the coaching staff, the players around that we it was no doubt that, you know, that we had some people that can come in. But for these young men to build himself into being a champion, to start getting the accolades that he was receiving, getting invited to the Legacy Bowl so early, people started talking about, hey, maybe, you know, some things can pop off on the next level. Who knows? But one thing that he said on that sideline, Ken, because I was standing away and he came close enough where I could say something to him. And Jared had just thrown, I think, maybe his second touchdown and ran for one. And Jacoby was happy. I mean, he pretty much, I'm going to jump it up on the crutches. And his thing was, look here, bro. I don't care what happened. I just want to win. It wasn't This supposed to be me out there doing this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be getting the shine or the burn. I don't care who out there. At the end of the day, long as Jackson State have 1 point more than the next team, I am happy on these crutches or not. And that lifted my spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I said this after the Southern game. I said, we as the fan, we ought to own someone making a big deal out of quarterback thing when the coaches have what they have everything they control and knows their locker room. Jerry used to be one of the first people to, meet Jacoby coming off the sideline. Of course, a lot of people, but and doing their secret handshakes and all that stuff. You see them working together. It was like, it's we the adults. We are the one that causing the problem. A guy's too much to say, So that transitioned into Saturday night, and Coach Taylor said what he said about Jacoby, and then you watch the game, you see on the sideline where Jacoby is sitting there and Jerry's sitting to his right, and they going over the tablet and what's going on there. Plus, they was roommates, so it just to show you. What not only player but human being that this young man is. And then, even with even with Jared, some even during the game, some people have something to say. You know what? Some people just are never satisfied. So that's why I don't ever try to satisfy people. I stay within my realm, do what I can do. I don't disrespect yours, get in your lane. And if you got a problem, then that's the problem that you have. You know what I'm saying?
I made that mistake today.
So you're just not gonna appease people. So some people have said something, say something about that. But here's the thing with Jerry. Jerry, when I said that he's a silent assassin, I mean that. That's why when you said the way he looked at you, I know the way he looked at you. How he look at me like that? He just don't say, but he just look at you like I'm ready to go through you. So here's the thing, man. When you're a competitor like that, sometimes you have to bring that edge down and take what the defense give you and listen to what's going on around you and work your way into it. That's why coming on to the show at the beginning, I gave much credit to the coach for the game plan and how they, what they did to make the game come easier for Jared. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the young man. Shout out to that quarterback room. And the coaches, man, for doing an excellent job. And shout out to the general, for being the great human being that he is. And we hope he get well soon, man. We still got 4 or 5 more games left. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to play, man. So that's pretty much all I have for that, man. So salute to these young brothers. They are leading our Jackson State Tigers to school that we graduated from, that we are fans of. So regardless of who at the helm, we need to support. And, stop being so critical all the time, man. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect. I don't agree with a lot of stuff, too, but it is what it is, and we don't get paid to call this stuff.
Yeah, man. I love it, bro. Adversity builds character, bro. This team has met its share of adversity this year, and we're definitely building character. And we're talking about championship character. I made that mistake today because somebody actually said, well, why don't the coaches continue to run the ball instead of passing it, man, and to give the young man some time to really get into his rhythm, And I was like, I think that's what we did. Like, you don't think that's what we did? I mean, we had 66 plays and 56 of them plays was runs.
Right. For 400 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I hear you, but at the same time, I'm like, the coaches had a great game plan. It worked. And now we prepare for Valley. Like you said, 1 week at a time. The expectation is to win, but we're not going to take Valley lightly. We're going to go there to beat them, man, and we're going to do everything that we can. But again, shout out to the general. Shout out to Jared for receiving it.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Not, no egos. It was we fence. I love it.
It was a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was we fence. And then, like I said, it was a beautiful thing. Also confirmed by the coach in his press conference. He had some great commentary. So go check out the coach's call on the page, or then you can also go check out his interview with the Jackson local media. So it's good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
And then last thing I say about that, Ken, when you look at the interaction with the coaches, you know, Coach Manning and Coach Gallen, the way that they scheme up things and interact with each other on the sideline, you can see things working. You know
what up, K. Jones?
Yeah, man. So it's great stuff all around, man. Shout out to Coach Taylor, Coach O for putting this thing together like that. Let's continue to make this run.
Hey, man, last thing we got before we get ready to close out this thing, just a people under the tent. We'll touch on this on Wednesday. But we got some big-time games coming up in the SWAC this week. You got Texas Southern at Alabama State. You got Bethune-Cookman at and major pause on Bethune-Cookman for the just pick any whole comment post that they put out for Grambling.
I didn't see that, nor did I can. No, that don't sound like I need to.
No, you don't want to see that.
Okay.
All right. So the next thing, we got Jackson State going over to Itta Bena to take on the Delta Devils. Look, Prairie View is going to Normal, take on Alabama A&M. It's going to be an interesting game. FAMU will be at Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Southern is going Coach Fred McNair heading back down to Alcorn.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
I wouldn't let
him till I got to tell you so. You lied. There he go. He gonna go down and say, "You lied to me."
When you said I never coach her again. But I try. Turn on the Mac over there. Because you know that I can win.
That man said, "You never said I coach again." I just need Coach McNair to stop putting the S on men's. Come on, Coach, man. It's men. Just leave men is already plural, Coach. Goodness gracious. Stop saying men's. Some fine men's, some men's that, you know, so it's like, come on, Coach. Love Coach Mac. Hey, man, Coach, I had a question earlier. When Coach Mac is unemployed by Southern at the end of this year, because we expect that to be the case, maybe we should bring Coach Mac back to Jackson. I don't know. We'll help Coach get that retirement, man, so he can go and get on retire from the state. What do you got, a few more years?
What you mean back? He been here before?
In the state of Mississippi?
Oh, okay.
Help him get that retirement, man. Maybe he go work for a JUCO or something. I don't know, man. I can't say, but I don't know. Whew. No, I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking.
I mean, again, shout out to SWAC TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Give you a chance to watch all our games. Go.
So he can go to Valley. Coach. Hey, yeah, Coach gonna need some help up there too. Coach said he's trying to build a program.
I mean, Coach Bucker got him buckling up, man. They had what's his name buckling up over the week. But anyway, you know, hey, shout out to SWAC TV. Download the app. Make sure you go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? That's how we build that's how you build your brand right there, man. So support the SWAC TV app. Go back and watch the game. Hey, whatever you need to do, man. You know, so support.
Hey, man. That man said, never mind. What are you buckling up though, bro?
Huh? Man, who they play? Valley play who?
Man, let me tell you something. They played Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman. Listen, we need to have. We better have 700 yards again against Bethune-Cookman defense. That boy passed for 400 yards, man.
He made them buckled up. He bucked, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, what y'all?
I just said.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro. It's gonna be interesting. All right, y'all. We done, man. We done. Look, I gotta get up early, man. Get on up out of here. My wife just told me Miss Valley just interviewed Manu. That's to be head coach for Nick. That's it. Manu? Oh wow. What that for basketball? Wow. That's crazy. So in all seriousness, Valley coach got them boys improving much better than previous years.
Man, we know Valley to score high. You know what I'm saying? Points like they've been scoring this year.
You know what, man? Let me say this, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it.
I'm done.
Look, I'm done too. The bar is very low for everybody else. I speak Jackson State. The bar is low, man. The bar is low. Teams can do a little bit of nothing, man. And the minute Jacks, they have a just one sign of a small slippage. Boy, we fall 7 or 8 notches in the eye. That's what they want. They really just be projecting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about you, brother Wayne, Coach Wayne. I'm just saying, like, the bar is low though. Okay, Coach Buckley got them playing hard, got them believing. What's their record right now? 1-7.
I mean, compared to what it, you know what I'm saying, usually they usually have that same record in you know what I'm saying, getting beat by 50. But now they're only losing by, well, you know, by 3. You know what I'm saying? Then they, you know, they play Southern tough, play Bethune-Cookman tough. I think the Alcorn game was pretty tight. You know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to find. I mean, look, man, you got to find some light, man. At the end of the tunnel, you got to do something. And flashlight, put it. You know, flashlight that FAMU had on their head.
For me, man, listen, I don't care nothing about Valley Light. We say the same thing every year, respectfully. I get it, but.
Hey, I don't know who all going to Valley, but they put us on their home side. It ain't that big. You might need to bring your lunch here.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to Valley. We're gonna bring that Greenwood up there, so we're gonna be up there in the Delta. So we're gonna have that Greenwood whiskey over there, that tailgate, man. Give them some, let them see what it take, what the taste of victory. That's gonna be the only victory they get a chance to taste, bro. I don't want to hear all these narratives of Valley, you know, they're going to play us hard. And I get it, they will. Everybody always try to have some type of scenario of how it could play out. I guess if we go up there and just turn the ball over, you know, continuously, and, you know, we can lose the game. But outside of just turnovers, and now – the young brother did pass for 400-some yards, so we got to definitely go out there and hold him and contain him. It is what it is. So,
hey, we need to ask. We need to ask Ken. Can we bring our lawn chairs, man? Because you know, with Tiger, we travel, bro, and that side they have us sitting on is not very big, man. You know, we packed up in that thing the last time we went up there. So bring stadium chairs, old dock chairs.
Hey man, read the stadium policy. You know they got new turf. You know, so they got some different stuff going on up there. You know, we'll go up there and try to make it do what it do, man. We'll be back on. Yeah, Valley gonna be like Tuskegee, bro. You know.
Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thank you so much. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out.
Yeah, bro. I got to get up early, man. Like you said, appreciate everybody. I'll see y'all back on Wednesday. I'm about to lay it down. About to get ready to get up out of this joint, man. Again, hey, listen, thank y'all for tuning in as always. Join the channel, sign up for the collective, bro. We appreciate everybody, as always. Do y'all love?
Go Tigers.
Peace out, everybody.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you gotta get a word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.